starting?
Yeah, we start.
You got a picture?
Get the picture real quick.
That's mad blurry. It was like mad like saturated.
That's kind of sick though. Honestly.
Yeah, right?
Mm.
That's how we started this. So wait,
Alright.
what was it, custard?
Yeah,
Was it-
fucking
Fucking
pumpkin custard.
Pumpkin custard podcast?
Yeah, bro.
Shout out Owen one time for that.
Yeah.
Owen came up
We
with
went,
it, right?
No, we went to Rita's, and then we were like, let's get because I told you the story. Right after cross country practice, we're like, we really need to get some fucking Rita's. We haven't had Rita's since we were like in fucking 5th grade at field day or some shit. And we were just really feeling Rita's that
So
day.
where'd you get the pumpkin custard?
Yeah, no, we went to Rita's. I was like, can I try the pina colada? Like Rita's. I was like, I had some of it. I was like, holy shit, that's fucking good. And then after that, I'm like, can I also try this pumpkin custard? I was like, then I got a little spoon, put that shit in my mouth. I was like, whew. That shit was-
Yeah, bro. That's
I got a little cone of pumpkin custard, a little thing of pina colada Rita's.
It's like a weird
So
combo, but it sounds like kind of fire. Because both are just like,
It was
it's
so
weird as
good.
hell, but like both are probably like mad good. I mean, I've never had a pina colada. It's not allergic to
Yeah,
pineapples, but
bro,
like,
you're missing out. But
I know, bro. The thing is like, dude, it's like, you know, allergic to shit. It's like not like I'm used to it now. But like I'm used to the eggs. Everyone's like, oh, you're allergic to eggs. That sucks. You know, so many things. But I'm like, bro, like I've been allergic my whole life, and I'm like, I'm not even stressed about it. I feel like it kept me skinny too, because like
Yeah, bro.
so much shit has eggs in it, and I'm like, I didn't get to eat like a lot of like desserts and stuff, because like it was eggs. But bro, it was like I hate peas. Peas are just I hate them. Always hated them.
He's alright.
Yeah, bro. Like the only thing that sucks about them is that it's the most random stuff. I got I had vegan ice cream one time. It had pea protein in it. I was eating it, right? I'm midway eating it. I'm like, wait, what's going on? Like, why am I feeling a reaction? And I look at the case. It's got pea protein. I'm like, what is this? You know what I mean? That's where like being allergic to it, dude. Like, it's not even that bad because like I'm just used to it.
Yeah, you
But it's
said,
just
you said
like,
you were staying skinny, bro. I was fucking my freshman year of before coming to Manasquan High School. I had no friends. Just sat playing video games and just eating shit. I probably ate so much shit with fucking eggs,
Yeah,
peas.
bro. Dude, like,
Got
the
fat
thing
as
that
shit.
sucks the most about it is just that when you eat, like, there's some stuff like I'll eat and I'll have no idea. Like I told you, like when I was in Switzerland,
Mhm.
remember that? Like I had like full like dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Like I was literally like it said the ingredients and everything, and bro, like I had a reaction. I was just like, fuck, like that's like the worst part. It's not even like I can't eat stuff. It's more just like I just like get screwed over when I eat something and I have no idea, and then I'm like on the ground like, you know what I mean? It sucks, bro. That's like the one thing I hate about being allergic to stuff. It's not even like, you know, it's just like can't eat that, but it's just like it's screwed over sometimes, you know.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let me introduce Josh, bro. Josh,
this is boy
like
Josh.
Josh, you wanna go into fashion, right?
Yeah.
Like explain that a little bit.
Trying to go to FIT college. I making clothes for a minute. I've been a stylist for a minute.
You've been dripping for a minute too.
Dripping for a minute.
Mhm.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I just want to be a designer.
That's
what's
dope.
up.
Yeah, that's dope, bro.
Are you saying to his mom before you got no plan B? That's the way you gotta go,
Yeah.
bro. If you're really passionate about something, like,
Either fashion or just be a fucking druggie.
Nah. All right, so we just watched this episode of fucking Midnight Gospel where they talked about religion.
yeah, Christianity mostly,
Mhm.
with like Jesus and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know you think a lot about religion. Can you explain like what you thought about the show?
Well, I mean, I don't really talk a lot about religion, but like religion is kind of like it's interesting because like different parts of the world have like different religions,
Yeah.
and like they're so devoted to it. You know, like like
bro.
usually around here, Christianity. You go to like the Middle East, Judaism, or like say Buddhism,
Yeah,
Asian,
it's like that.
like they're like literally devoted to that thing. They believe what they believe, and they think anything else is like not real.
Yeah, bro. I used to feel like kind of like I remember like my 8th grade. I was like kind of got into Christianity. Recently now I'm like I guess I'm like a more atheist, but like
Yeah,
it's more like I just pick and choose like values from each religion.
Yeah,
and I'm not
yeah.
like so dedicated because I think a lot of it is like
I feel like a lot of people look at the Bible as like things that actually happen, but it's like the Bible is just stories. Like in
Yeah,
every
bro,
religion,
it's
like
like-
the Bible's just stories. And
Yeah.
shit
Hey,
live by.
it's-
Oh, what I
And
heard.
People take it
yeah.
way too
yeah,
serious.
you don't gotta be
like-
like exact. It's kind of like
Exactly.
bullshit
Like-
to like go exact. I think you should just like exactly what you said. You just pick and choose the values from it. You don't gotta be like
But yeah,
fucking like follow that 10 commandments for every damn thing.
but
you know
like
what I
listen to
mean?
this. Like you look at all the religions, they all kind of like surround the same.
It's the
kind
same
of thought.
Yeah,
God.
it's
It's
all
the
the
same
same-
God.
yeah,
just different
bro.
stories.
It's
it's
I don't
exactly.
You
It's
know
just some
what I've heard, though?
variations.
Like, you know how the Bible is like hundreds of years old, right?
Yeah.
It's been like edited through the years.
So
Like, you don't even know what's
much.
That's
real.
what I'm
You don't
saying.
even know
Like,
what's
how do you know
real.
everything in this is like true? Like, how did
Yeah.
this happen? How did it? Like, bro, like they be
I
like
went to
touching-
Catholic
Yeah,
school
and like
and
you know how like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know how a lot of people say like the Bible says gay is not allowed, or else
Yeah.
you go to fucking like hell.
But now you can go
It's
get.
no. The
gay.
thing is, what I heard is that it says man should not sleep with man. You know, homosexuality.
Yeah.
But in the original text and like older text, it actually said man shall not sleep with boy, meaning like you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
like pedo
So you
shit.
don't even know what else could be
Yeah,
like
bro.
faking it. You know. It's like,
Exactly.
And then there's every religion has its own corruptness, especially Christianity,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's
you
always
look
like
like-
you always hear about the
I don't
priests
know.
like
Yeah, bro, and they
like
cover it
boys and
up,
shit.
yeah.
and they
Yeah.
cover it up like and it sucks.
I
like,
think the religion on its own, besides looking at the fucking pedo fucking
Yeah.
priests and like all the
Yeah.
fucked up like people, because it's fucking people that are fucked
Exactly,
up.
yeah, no,
it's
it's
not
not
really
people.
necessarily
It's not
they,
the
what they should
religion.
do, I feel like they need to change it because like as a priest you can't have a wife. You can't,
Yeah,
you can't
bro,
have any
it's-
valid, like
yeah,
they should change
what
that.
is
Yeah, you're
that?
right,
So they're
though.
not, so then they're not fucking the little
Yeah.
altar boys
Yeah,
and
they
shit
just
like
And
fucking
it's
that.
horny.
weird because like
They're
yeah,
just horny.
you know what's the
They're just horny
weird, but
people,
you know
yeah.
what's like the weirdest part about that though is like, bro, these like motherfuckers be talking about like you're gonna go to hell and all this, but it's like y'all be doing like the worst shit that's
Exactly.
gonna send you
They
straight
don't
there.
practice what they preach.
Exactly,
Yeah.
they're just freaking hypocrites, bro. They're just
Exactly.
going against exactly.
And it's not, I don't want to say like it's every priest. 'cause
No,
I went to
yeah,
Catholic
a lot of
school
priests
and
are
I had
actually
good
good
priests,
people.
yeah.
Yep.
But like it's a big number. of
You know
them
what's
who are
crazy?
Yeah,
doing
it's a
that.
bit-
You know what?
And then the Pope makes it safe for them to be out here. They cover it
Right.
up and they just let it happen. And
Right.
they-
it's just like a big dedication to be a priest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, listen to this. Listen to this. real quick. I'm gonna. You want to say something first?
Well, I was about to say, you know what's crazy? The Catholic school I went to in my old town, fucking priest there is a pedo, bro.
Really, bro?
Yeah, and it was crazy because he was the nicest guy.
Yeah,
My
no,
parents
yeah.
loved him. Whole town loved this guy. And it
Mhm.
comes out like this dude like rapes some boys. I was like, what? Like, you
Yeah.
never, you
No, I
never
had-
would have thought that. I was just like, what?
Where I went to
Yeah,
church,
it's
it
fucked
was
up.
like I had a good priest, but then he left because he got a better opportunity. He went to like Trenton or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the new priest came in, and he was the most weirdest, like pedo-ish looking, like acting, like the way he talked. Like he talked like with
Like,
a
give me like a
feminine
little
voice.
example
Yeah,
of how
yeah.
you talk, bro.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. But he would like, he just, I felt like he was like raping like little boys in the back and shit. It was like really weird, like the
Just
way,
got that
like
vibe.
like he would like touch like all the kids in the school, like he would like
Oh, that's
rub their shoulder out. I'm
that's
like, yo, like
weird,
why are none of y'all
bro.
like
That's-
looking into this?
Mhm. Bro, honestly, I think like for a while, especially this summer, I was like really thinking like I don't really like I wasn't really believing in God too much this summer. And actually, 2 days ago, you were here on Saturday. I got into a little fucking like fender bender where I like
Could have been a lot worse.
it could have been a lot worse. But what happened was
Fucking random.
not shut up.
No, we must edit that out. Yeah.
But I fucking hit the car, get out of the car. I'm like, holy shit! Like, because I've never even like it's the first day I have my fucking car, and I fucking look at it, fucking scratched up,
Yeah.
the fucking lights
It's
in,
bumped,
and then
yeah.
there's a like a bump in the hood, so it's like it's not really that bad if you look at it now. Back then, I was like, holy shit! I have no idea how much this is gonna cost. It's gonna be horrible. And then the police officer that was there, like, was saying like. He gave me 2 tickets. He gave me a ticket for unlike.
Absolute
yeah.
horrible human.
He was
You're a
this
dick,
guy
bro.
was a big dick, but he was giving me
I want you mud
Yeah.
bump.
he was he gave me a ticket for unlicensed driving, and then gave me a ticket for reckless driving, which is like probably one of the worst things you can get.
Yeah.
Even
it's
when
just
I was-
minor too.
Yeah, I'm 17. It's my first day with my fucking car. Now I have to go to court at 8:30 on fucking school day. But but at that moment, I was like, when I was waiting in the car, I was praying. Like I was like, you saw me. I was like, I was just fucking breaking down. Eventually, I was like, gotta do something about this. Started praying.
I'm definitely a full atheist.
No, but
Me-
listen. Then we came home. I was praying again with my I was with my dad. My headlights out. It's just fucking horrible. Come back inside. Go talk to my mom for a while. And then come back outside. Headlights back on. I think honestly, like
It's a
that was
miracle.
it's a
Yeah.
miracle. That was a sign of God to me. Like
Wait, so like starting with Josh, like what do you guys think about religion? Like, what do you believe in? What do
I
you think
believe
the afterlife? What do you think the purpose
For
of
me,
life is?
I don't think that there's any. I feel like the purpose of life is just to live how you want.
Exactly,
And just have as much fun as you want. Like when I feel like I'm gonna die, like I feel like it's just lights out, just in the ground.
Yeah,
And it's like
that's-
people look at that as like a scary thing to think about, but like for me, it's just not. 'Cause like once like you accept it, like 'cause I've already accepted. Like, cause I've been in so many near-death situations. I do a lot of things like that will
Yeah.
might kill me one day, but I'm gonna keep doing it because it's what I want to do.
Exactly.
So I don't really look to death as like a bad thing because it's just a natural thing that's gonna happen. And like religion-wise, like I respect everyone's religion. I'll never knock anyone for religion, but I was in Catholic school and just seeing like how the whole Christian or Catholic religion was just set up, like I didn't really like it. How they were like pretty much. I feel like
Nailing
born
it.
again because I've been in. Do you know what born again religion is? Like the born again Christians.
I think I agree.
It's kind of like more like a cult type of thing.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like they're the people who are like bombing like abortion centers. and
Yeah,
stuff
Okay.
like
like
that.
nailing
And like yeah, that's what really made me think like,
Yeah, like radical.
how are you a
radical.
believer of such a such a righteous God who's like can never do bad, but
But
you're
you're doing
bombing
bad,
abortion
yeah,
centers
right?
and you're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
letting people have their own
They're
free
just
will,
like-
which is
yeah.
in the Bible, which I never
Ever.
understood it.
You know, I think that that's like kind of valid saying it just goes like you're just done because like, dude, what are you gonna heaven? What the fuck are you gonna do for the rest of eternity? You're gonna get bored as hell, bro. Like, obviously I don't want to go to hell, but like, I feel like just having the lights out because it makes you want to live every day to its
Exactly.
absolute peak, and it's just like you let it go to waste because you know once you're done,
That's
then
what
you're
I'm trying
done.
to
Like,
do, yeah.
same with me here, bro. I mean, I recently was on the phone with too much Snapchat girl.
Yeah.
You know, but, like, but that's just like but like still, bro. That's why like I try to live every day to its like best because like
I mean, I like living by the motto like don't take life so seriously. 'Cause It's not permanent.
Yeah,
Well,
wow.
I
I
have
gotta
to
work
like
on that.
I have to disagree with you guys. Like honestly, I still think I gotta live life to the fucking maximum.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh
like, I
yeah,
gotta
yeah. But
fucking,
what
like,
I'm saying is,
yeah.
don't take it so seriously
What-
to
no.
the point where you're scared
Oh, yeah.
of dying. Like, don't,
Yeah,
don't think
right.
of it like
To
that.
me, I think I'm still gonna do what I want. I'm still gonna be. I'm gonna like. I know. I personally believe I'm a good person. I'm gonna still do what I think is right, and but I still believe that you go to heaven after you die. I don't really think that there is a hell. I think that the hell is just meant to like make people like not really
Mhm.
like do
Like,
bad
yeah,
things.
that's
and,
what I'm
like,
saying,
and,
that's
like
why-
what he said, like Satan, like that was a fucking.
That's the most satanic.
That's the most
thing.
satanic thing
Yeah,
that
exactly.
you can like think
of.
about.
Exactly.
It is fucked up.
Well, what about the people that don't give a shit and do the most fucked up things?
That's
on
what
earth?
I don't
Like,
know, bro.
What happened to those people?
Like the
Just
Bundys
lights
or
out
like
is what I'm
Dahmer?
saying. Like,
Yeah.
I just think it's just gonna be
You
lights
know-
out for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there is a God. There is like it
I-
might not be
I-
religion wise like Christianity.
Mhm, to
or
keep myself
whatever.
sane, I have to believe that
But-
there's a higher power.
Yeah, exactly.
But, like,
what
I
I'm saying.
don't really necessarily believe in
Like,
any sort of God.
For all we know, like Midnight Gospel, the dude goes into his vagina simulation.
Yes.
What if we die and we come out of it?
Exactly.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
man.
That's a crazy.
What if we
one.
are a simulation right now?
Exactly.
We could.
I mean, you know
easily
how
be
Elon Musk said that our technology is advancing so much that at one point you're not going to be able to tell the difference between real life and simulation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, have you guys ever watched Black Mirror?
Yeah, I've
You-
watched some
There was this
episodes.
one episode, right? Virtual reality. They put this thing on their temples, and they just close their eyes and they're in the video game. They feel everything. Like they were in this fighting game. They feel their punches. They feel everything.
Yo, it's-
and they're
and he goes-
literally like living in the fucking video
Wait,
game.
does he go like insane at the end of it? And,
Yeah,
like,
no,
he, like,
they
oh,
become
yeah.
like gay.
He like he's.
Oh yeah, I watched
Yeah.
that episode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
because
you're
they
talking
start.
about-
They
It's
start.
the
fucking.
guy from the Avengers.
Oh wait, no,
yeah.
not that. I'm thinking of
That was
something
fucking
else, bro.
weird.
No, yeah,
I'm thinking
that
just
was-
something like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
There,
like-
there were like two characters. One of them picked the man fighter, and the other one picked the girl fighter, and they were fighting at first. But they were like, "Wait a second, can we fuck?" And they just started fucking.
No, yeah, they started
And,
off.
like,
They
you know,
started off kissing and shit.
Yeah.
And then eventually they just kept progressing each time.
Yeah,
And then at the, what?
Towards the end of the episode, they go into real life and like they're like fucking fighting to like decide if they're actually gay. Like one of them, I think, was gay, and the other one was like, nah.
Yeah, the other
And
one
the
like has a wife.
Yeah,
now. Mhm.
it's crazy. That, you know, technology
But
is
then
advancing.
you have to
a lot.
look at that like, is that real life? Like, do you
Yeah.
need that like extra little bit of like things to happen in your life to actually like make up your mind about certain things?
Yeah,
like
right.
that?
Mhm.
It's like I've met people who are like who have had complete wives, girlfriends, or whatever. A year later, they turn out gay.
Mhm.
Like it's like it's weird, but like it happens. Like,
Yeah,
and
it
that's like
does.
the world today. Like now that's finally like accepted. And
And
like I never really had an issue with it. No one like in
Yeah.
my
I
family
never
never really had an
fucking
issue with it.
Okay.
But it's like it's just becoming so much more accepted, and like at the point now is getting like for me like seeing it all over like internet and shit like that is kind of getting annoying.
Yeah, yeah.
Like because like I feel like they're trying to like push their ways.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Unlike
yeah,
other
yeah.
people, like, cause like especially me, like I don't give a fuck what you do. Like whatever you do
It's-
with your life is your life. But like
It's like
I don't want people to try to push it on me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like you can be as gay
Propaganda.
as you want around me. You can like
Mhm.
start fucking guys.
Oh,
I don't
let
care.
Me, let me tell you a little story actually. At camp, I was like coming back. We were like babysitting like the younger kids, just like as like a camp thing we had. It was a little thing that we had to do. So it was me, this like kind of chubby kid from New York, like chubby black kid, and then like a light skinned kid who was skinny, and he was a really nice fucking kid. And like we just sat there after we were sitting outside of our cabin. We were just having a conversation. Light skinned kid was like, he was gay, but after the chubby kid went in, he's like, bro, you should start taking this medication. It makes you feel attracted to anything. And then he was like, you should really take it because I think you would like. He was trying to, like I don't know, like say I wouldn't want to say really push it onto me, say like to make me gay, but like he was definitely trying to say something.
Yeah.
And like
And that's what I don't agree with.
I don't really agree with that.
Yeah,
but like,
right,
you
like-
can still like whatever you want.
Like,
Because this
that's
guy
what
was,
I'm saying,
I
you know,
still
you can
like
do
this
whatever
guy
You're
a
you
gonna
lot.
like push
Yeah.
it on me and
Yeah.
like make me just like have to be exposed to everything.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I,
I-
like,
You know what Josh said? Like, you know, they're pushing everybody, and it seems like everybody's fucking following it.
Yeah.
I actually read this book, The Law of Human Nature, and they were talking about like this group thing. It was like the more people believe one thing, it attracts more people, and it attracts more people, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger to the point where like everybody fucking believes it, and then. It's kind of like the human mind. It just manipulates itself to thinking it's gay.
but it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, because
right?
like people say that the fucking brain, like your brain stops developing like early 20s. I feel like it keeps going. I feel like every single decision you make, it just like rewires your brain. Because there was this one incident, my freshman year, I drank too much. I fucking drank too much, I blacked out, and I woke up. My entire fucking perspective on life just changed, dude.
That's
like,
what. That's
I
what
wouldn't
acid
be
did
where
to
I
me.
am right now without
That's what
that.
weed did to
That's
me
what
too.
that's what
yeah.
acid did to me. Acid like now like even after taking it like I still see the world as a completely different thing. Like I'll look at like I'll appreciate it more. Like
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
look at like the
definitely,
clouds and I'll be
definitely.
like, it's a beautiful day
Dude,
outside.
exactly.
Before that, like I didn't care if it was raining. I didn't care whatever.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
exactly like lately the past year. I look at that fucking tree, like any tree. I'm like, damn,
Exactly.
it's fucking
That's,
beautiful.
that's,
Right.
that's
That's
what
fucking
I'm saying.
cute.
You're like,
It's
it's
like
fucking
even
gorgeous.
the grass.
Yeah.
Just like
It's-
just look at nature. Just look
That's
at it.
why I
Then you
like
just fucking
photography
appreciate
so much,
everything.
because bro, like I just like appreciate the obscurities, just
Yeah.
weird random things. Like you see my
Yeah.
Instagram, like
Yeah, check out his Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Mail Gilday, Liam backwards and then GILDA. But like I'll be posting a bunch of weird random shit, and people will be like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm like, bro, I just appreciate how fucking obscure it looks, how fucking cool, and like I can get a shot of it in like such an angle, and like
You know
why
what?
I
That's
post
why-
so much. That's why
Exactly.
I try to inquire that into like my clothes, like as like
Yeah.
weird looking things. Like I'll take like plaid and like
Yeah.
mix it with like some
Yeah.
fucking like bandana.
Yeah, you're
thing,
like
and it'll
really
come
good
out.
at
It'll
dressing.
come out hard and shit. Like I just like mixing different things. If it doesn't look good, then it doesn't look good.
Yeah,
If
like,
it does,
fucking
like
yeah.
I did it. So like it's just that's just something.
You know what I recommend for you, both of you guys? Just make a separate account just for photos and just
Mhm.
for like.
I was doing that.
I mean,
and then,
yeah,
like,
I did that with Visco, but
You
like
should,
I kind
I
of just
mean,
like
you should.
I kind of just dedicate my Instagram because it's just whatever.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
want.
Like yeah, my
like
Instagram,
eventually,
like,
kind of like you just want to like be yourself.
Yeah,
Really.
Yeah, I mean like.
It's
If
more,
you look at my Instagram, like I archived a lot of my photos because I
so
wasn't
did
like
I
how it was
probably
going.
decent that, yeah.
But like before I did, like it was like I would post one of my clothes, things that I like. It was kind of like a mood board. For
Exactly.
Me. And that's why I like to use social media as like a mood board.
That's
Exactly.
dope. That's really
Josh.
dope.
That's how
really
I
dope.
am
Like,
too,
that.
bro. Like
Mhm.
I mean, I recorded like a decent amount because I don't know, I just wasn't really fucking with it. But like that's with me too. Like, bro, you can see my Instagram. Maybe it's a picture of just us fucking chilling, but then the next thing could be like a fucking picture of that table. The next thing could be
Exactly.
like a fucking book I just read. The next thing could be like, oh, it's my favorite fucking vinyl. I just got this shit.
Exactly.
I just be like, I
That's
know
what
like a
I
separate
do.
account you could like dedicate to one thing, but like I like having that freedom to just do whatever I want,
Mhm.
whenever, and just being like,
Mhm.
fuck it, like. So I used to be so like all uptight about like, oh, I can only post this, like.
Yeah.
Now I just stop caring. I'm just like, this is my
That's
life.
fucking
I'll
good.
post whenever, like, when I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, it don't matter to me. Like, Why the fuck should it like? Or it don't matter. To, it don't matter like.
Or it doesn't matter to anyone either.
Yeah,
like,
it's
like,
why
or
fuck
if it
it's
does
cool,
matter to
you know?
somebody, it's fuck them, right?
Yeah, right. Like I think it's fucking
Exactly.
cool, and like there's people appreciate it. Like I thought it was kind of weird, and I thought people were gonna shit on me, but like recently, like bro, like people have been like, man, like you
Well, I've
should
taken
fucking.
it the worst.
Oh, yeah, I know,
I've
damn,
taken
but you know-
shit from people, but like at the end of the day, like I always say, like I was wearing Yeezys, ripped jeans freshman year and shit. Getting called faggot, getting called this, always being bullied
Yeah.
over and shit like that. Come back the next year, everyone's wearing the same shit I was wearing. I'm like, bro, but who put you onto that? Like, pay your homage to me.
Yeah.
I feel like the influence is nice, cause like I thought I was gonna get a lot of shit for it, but no one really said it to anything, and like I like noticed like other people started doing what I was kind of doing, just kind of like being more free with himself, more expressive, and like I got it from my friend Ashton. That's where I kind of started doing that, cause like he was really like that, and I kind of just like I don't know, like I feel like being like that is so much better than being uptight and like posting only certain times, like you know,
Yeah.
caring about likes. Like I just thought,
I'll
bro,
post at 2 o'clock.
Yeah,
in the
bro,
morning,
and
I
I'm-
get like 30 likes
and I don't
on it
give a
and not
shit.
give a
Like,
fuck.
do I do it?
Wait,
Doesn't
wait,
matter.
wait.
Like,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
up?
Orlando, you had something to say earlier. What would you have to say?
Did I? What was I gonna say?
I don't know. You're like, oh, wait, wait, wait.
Oh, we were talking about like social media, and I recommended you guys make separate pamphlets. The only reason I said that was because I like being very organized.
No,
I like
I see
keeping
what you
one
mean.
thing
Like the
in one
OCD,
area.
yeah.
it's
That's the
really
thing,
bad.
that's the
I
thing,
feel like we
like-
all have OCD. to an
No,
extent.
I,
Yeah,
yeah,
everyone
I do.
does have
like,
to
yeah,
understand.
like I like things to like stay clean, but when it comes to my social media, like I
Well,
said, I like to
that's
keep it as a
right.
mood board, like,
Yeah, it's
like all the
everybody's
colors,
yeah.
whatever. Like, and sometimes I like to switch it up. Like for
That's
like
it.
a month, like I'll archive everything, and then I'll like post like
Yeah, right.
straight like white photos and
You
shit
know
like
Yeah.
that.
I feel like there should be an app, just like Instagram, but like there's files, like there's your
Yeah.
account, and then within that account, there's like
yeah,
a separate
yeah, that'd be
account
sick.
where just like your
For
nature
sure,
photos,
bro.
your
Yeah.
clothing.
I
Maybe
feel like
they'll
Maybe
have
I'll
to
make that. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'd
maybe
be
they'll
cool.
spoil that idea. Maybe patent that
Bring it
before
to
somebody else
the
takes it.
Right.
Bring it to the Instagram board or
No,
something
I-
like do something like that.
Bro,
Watch Instagram about to watch this. Do it now.
Bro, one of my major influences for just being accepting myself like that is fucking Lil Peep. Like, bro, you look at Lil Peep, like, you look at his GQ fucking tattoo, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, he's like, yeah, like, I don't really give a fuck. Like, I'm a mess, but like, I love it. He's like, some days I just be feeling this, like, fuck it, I want to get this tatted on me, like, and he's just like, I forgot which tat he said about that. He's just like, yeah, like, fuck it, like, I wanted Elisa's tattoo on me, and he just got that, and he's like, it looks fucking sweet, and like, that's how I'm
That's
trying
how,
to
that's
do
how
it.
I look at Ian Connor. As like you
Yeah.
can say whatever you want about him, but like at the end of the day, he is one of the most biggest influencers for everyone right now. You can, and through fashion, through art, and everything. Like he's been there for such a long time, and him working with A$AP Rocky, Wiz Khalifa, all that. Like
Cardi,
he put a lot of rappers on to do what they gotta do, and like I don't know how well y'all know who he is, but like
Shout out Ian
yeah,
one time.
like, he's just a huge inspiration of mine.
I
He's
don't.
sick.
Sorry, I don't really keep up with like music. But, like, did Bill Peep die? Like, honest question.
Yeah, Lil
I'll
Peep
tell you
died.
about that.
He
Lil
died.
Peep died because it was on November 15th. That shit made me so sad. I'm not a huge Peep. I'm not as much anymore because like
It's probably 2 years now, right?
Really?
This November.
Yeah.
Three?
3 years, bro.
Bro,
Already?
Lil Peep,
Shit.
what
When
happened?
did
That's
XX?
crazy.
He
He
died
died,
June
like-
16th.
Yeah, he died like the year like
Yeah,
right
well, yeah,
after.
like
I remember
like
when
six,
he
like
died,
basically
bro.
like 6 or 7 months after. With Peep though, Peep was like on like hella drugs, which is fucked, and like a lot of GBC like Goth Boy Click like really pushed it on him, like, and it was fucked. But what happened?
It was his thing.
Yeah,
That's
and they
what
just
people
kind of
look
like
at.
thought getting him drugged up was great. Cause a lot of them fiend off him. It's really sad, but like.
And he had some lace shit.
Yeah, but what happened with that was fucking. So like, Peep was super. He was kind of like, you know, like I don't know like how John Lennon was. Like John would say hi to anyone. He'd be really nice, like accept anything. Peep just got some fucking botched stance from this bitch, bro. And he took it thinking, yeah, I'm gonna just get fucked up, you know. And then he overdosed, and it was just like nothing you could do about it.
Like, I remember when
That's sad,
Dex
yeah.
posted that on his story
Yeah,
of like because they all thought he was sleeping.
They all thought they were just messing around.
Exactly, they thought he was sleeping,
Because that's what
yeah.
people do. Like you wouldn't
Mhm.
expect them to be just completely
Exactly.
gone like
and
that.
then like hour later, like oh
Mhm.
shit, and like they deleted everything. I was like, wait, hold on, and then I just saw hella shit being posted. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I was never really the biggest Pete fan.
No,
but
I feel
I
that.
followed all the, like the pages and everything like that, just seeing that, and then Action after that,
And then
Mac,
yeah,
and then
that
Juice
was
WRLD.
sad.
That, yeah, it was
Yeah.
just, there's just
Max,
one after the
Max
other.
is just like
Max,
Peep,
Max,
too,
hit,
like,
yeah,
cut
no,
coke,
Max hit
bro.
home.
Yeah, bro.
Fucked up.
That shit was sad, bro.
Yeah. You know what?
What's
you know
up?
this conspiracy theory about the Illuminati?
Yeah.
How like most like famous singers and like basically every famous person came from the Illuminati. Like they sold
Mhm.
this fucking soul to the devil.
Mhm.
Mhm.
What if they sold their soul to the devil, right? to
Yeah.
be famous, but at a cost you die at the
Yeah,
young age.
exactly.
Bro,
That's what I think.
Listen,
it is.
yeah,
Or
listen
how
to
I
this.
look at it is like, look at the most popular people, like Jay-Z, Beyonce, Kanye. Like, I'm thinking that those people would be in the Illuminati, and then people like X, Mac, all the people who died, like,
They were
don't
trying
wanna
to
be in
no,
expose
listen
yeah,
to this.
yeah,
Listen
yeah,
to this,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, wanna be
No,
in
listen to
it.
this,
Yeah.
bro. There's kind of Alexa, shut the fuck up.
Maybe they started
No,
in the Illuminati, but they wanted
Got
out.
it,
and
yeah,
then
no,
they
but
got
listen, it's not
it.
even the Illuminati. Well, I believe there's definitely something like the Illuminati out there. We don't fucking know the name of it. Why would
Oh,
we
yeah,
know
yeah,
the name of it?
exactly.
But then,
No,
It's-
yeah.
it's a secret
We don't know
association.
jack
Yeah,
about
but
it.
there's
bro.
also like I was actually talking, or I was watching this Joe Rogan podcast, and there's like what's it called? It's like the Bohemian, fucking.
Yeah, I know
the
exactly.
Bohemian like.
Bohemian Grove.
No, Bohemian Grove, yeah,
that's
they would go to
exactly
the,
what I'm talking about.
like, there's just a bunch of rich guys,
And
rich
they-
Republicans, they would
yeah.
go to this spot and, like,
They
just
fucking-
worship, like,
a fucking owl or
yeah, owl
something.
gods, and that's,
Yeah.
like, they have meetings all the
Dude,
time where they would just, like, that's
And
where
there
they,
is shit
yeah,
like
that's
that.
where they
They're
decide
dumb.
things, that's where they decide the world's gonna change.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude.
Like, right there, like, at a
Every-
fucking summer camp thing for
Exactly.
It
adults.
connects everything. Like Pizzagate, you know Pizzagate?
Oh, I've heard
Fucking-
about that.
Like the fucking child, fucking.
Yeah,
What's it
that's
called?
what, like-
Trafficking with
yeah,
him
with,
like that weeds,
the-
and then it goes
what's the
against
fuck's
with
his
like
name, Epstein?
everything. Like it's so weird.
Oh, yeah,
Everything
yeah.
connects, you know.
Now you know
Yeah.
what was weird that I saw the other day. So it said on SpongeBob, right?
Yeah,
it was his license, right? That remember when he was getting his license?
Yeah,
yeah.
It said his address, right? It was like Bikini Bottom something. The same address that he had on that license was Jeffrey Epstein's,
Yeah.
like the island in the
Dude.
Bahamas. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
same
holy shit.
address, same
It's
everything.
crazy,
Yeah.
Bro.
Dude,
I saw it the other
everything
day. I was like,
connects,
yo,
everything
like that,
connects.
because like that has to be something.
Dude,
Bro,
that,
there's
there
so
has to be
much
a hint.
shit,
Hollywood
like-
covered up the shit out of him.
No,
And
I-
there's
Bro,
so
he
much
was about,
proof.
yo, he was about to
Yeah.
expose so much shit
Yeah,
also,
exactly.
and he was
Oh,
killing
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
people.
yeah, that was
Really?
definitely-
He
that was
killed
definitely
himself,
obvious.
really?
Wait, yeah, he's not
The
fucking
kid,
killing
yeah,
himself.
the
He was
kid,
in
the
a
camp.
real something?
Fuck
Yeah,
no.
he was
No,
he was
he-
killing
And the two
prison.
guards weren't
He
paying
was the
attention.
one who fucking started the fucking trafficking.
No,
Yeah,
but,
yeah,
but
he was gonna just
right,
leak
he was
everything
fucked
out.
about it. He was fucked over, so he was gonna leak everything
Yeah,
out in
exactly.
prison.
Yeah.
You
And
think the
then
two
there's
guards?
yeah.
You think the two guards?
And his camera really had to
Yeah.
turn off for 4
Yo,
minutes
yeah, listen
like,
to
while
this.
he got
Yo,
killed.
listen to this. The two guards are not going to pay attention to the most highly known celebrity at that time in prison. That's bullshit.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
you
As
know-
well as he was on suicide. He was put on suicide
Yeah,
watch
bro, yeah.
for a week.
Yeah.
How does that work? Like when you're on suicide watch
They're
in jail,
eyes
you're
on
there
you,
for
24/7.
like months.
Yeah.
You're in a confined cell for months.
No.
Really, after a week, they're like, oh no, he's not gonna kill himself anymore.
Yeah, bro.
And then he goes, kills himself in a cell, but just so happens his cameras aren't working at that time. For like 5
For
minutes.
the 5 minutes
Yeah.
where he fucking
Exactly,
died,
exactly.
he fucking was killed.
Yo,
They
he was
was-
killed- he was
yeah.
killed
What
by
did
him.
Epstein do to get all that money and shit, bro?
Bro.
That's
He
so
was
weird.
just
Yeah.
a god. Like
I know,
he
bro. It's
ran
weird how
all
people
that.
are like
was he-
that.
was
There's
he-
some motherfuckers
yeah.
like that. They just get like this money out of nowhere, and they just have this influence, bro. They can just do what they want.
I don't think he had the money from nowhere. I think he had.
Oh, he probably got
He
it
had
from
it from his like family,
No,
right?
I think it was
I
something
don't
with
know.
like
I
the,
don't know.
I don't know exactly. I forgot.
I don't think
The
he's dead, to
child,
be
the
honest.
children.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that was
yeah.
definitely fucking.
think-
Yeah, no,
you
the
don't think
government
he's
put him
dead?
on. I don't think he's dead.
Yeah, he's
I
probably
think
confined
he's,
somewhere.
yeah,
They
that's what I'm
probably
saying.
got him somewhere, dude.
You think he's
about it.
alive?
I think he's alive.
Yeah, is there
Bro, why,
autopsy or
what's
anything
the need
about
for him to be alive? I think honestly, they fucking killed him
No,
and that's gone.
there's definitely a need for that guy.
No,
to be alive.
there's definitely he
a
probably
need.
ran so much more shit than just child.
Yeah,
Because like
that's
when you think of
facts.
bigger people, like take Donald Trump for one thing, he's not just the president. He runs so many different things.
That's so
if you
true.
think of like
All
Jeffrey
the
Epstein,
Trump-
exactly,
Epstein.
exactly. If you think just child trafficking, you really think that
And
was
you know-
his only thing that he ran?
And you know,
Oh,
if he
yeah, you're
sworn
right.
to that loyalty, you know damn well he won't rat. That was
Exactly.
definitely all set. There's no way that guy.
Exactly.
Was there even like a fucking autopsy or like any like pictures of him being fucking dead
No,
now, right?
No.
And then you know what think about it too? They got like this like the fucking like they probably make a figure identical to him.
That's what I'm saying.
Like they literally could.
Oh,
You know
with
the
the government?
technology.
Yeah,
so
with
easy.
technology.
Oh, yeah, they
They're
don't
not gonna
even-
show us
yeah,
the
they
People
fucking
do that.
technology
they
they
But
have.
movie, but Hollywood does that every single day.
Yeah, bro.
Wait, hold
Look at
on.
the technology
Listen,
the
like-
government's got
like-
that we don't even know about. There's definitely like a clone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
of
like
him or some
Evan and
shit
May were
like that.
saying, like the technology that's
Yeah,
out
yeah,
right
yeah.
now,
Yeah.
the government knew about it
What
like
do you
20,
mean?
30 years
I
ago.
got you, bro. You always be hitting me.
You know what I mean?
What's
Right,
that?
well, listen, read.
The fucking technology we have right now, right? iPhones, fucking everything we know right now, the government knew about it like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, hell
Bro,
yeah.
drones were around for like 10
Yeah,
years, bro.
yeah.
Like
Bro.
probably even longer than that, and we fucking had
And on
no
the
idea.
same note, bro, like this is why I believe in time travel as well, because like people have found like
Yeah.
bones like in caves,
Oh.
like inside of rocks.
Bro.
Yeah,
Like
you,
how
you
does that
see-
work?
No,
You know how
I
long it
found,
takes
I
for a
found
rock to
fucking,
form?
Yeah, no,
that's
I
facts,
found,
especially rocks like those, bro. Like,
dude, bro, that shit used to scare the living shit out of me. When I was little, I would watch fucking like a bunch of conspiracy videos, and like there was like a picture from like I don't even know from the 90s with a girl just on the fucking iPhone, like
Exactly.
talking on the
Exactly.
iPhone, like
Exactly.
you think that I'm getting goosebumps right now talking about it. It's fucking
Exactly.
real, bro.
you know what's
If you-
fucking weird to think about? How we don't remember our birth at all.
Yeah, that's
because
what
our brain
You don't remember, like,
Simon was saying that. Yeah.
You remember any? Like, I've always thought like
I don't remember anything.
Because no,
before
I thought
the
I
age
was-
of 4.
we
I thought it
can't
was
connect
adopted for a
anything. We
minute,
can't
bro.
connect anything because we don't know any words. We don't know.
Anything.
We don't know what the sun is.
We
Bro,
don't
bro,
know
bro,
what
hey,
parents
watch
are.
it. Listen to
We
this.
don't
Listen to
know
this.
anything.
You know,
Remember,
anything.
no, remember the clowns in the fucking video? Remember how they were fucking born? Like, what's to say that something like that wasn't happening?
Exactly.
Like, I mean, our parents were there, but like, we come out of a fucking, like,
It's
stomach,
weird,
living
bro.
stomach.
That's so
Like,
weird to think about.
do we
like,
really?
how
like,
how mom carries
Like how
a fucking
one little
baby.
sperm cell can
The-
go to egg.
You know
and
what's
just,
weird? It's
I
like-
come out
Bro,
like what?
bro.
Bro, like think about it, like how a little
These
sperm
fucking-
cell fucking comes out with like a Bulbasaur that's like 7'7". Like what the fuck, bro? Like that shit's weird as hell to think about. How you just evolved from being a little like speck this small to being like this tall or being like our
Inside
height.
in the stomach.
That's
Yeah,
so weird to
in a
think about,
fucking
right?
living
Like,
human
what-
stomach.
exactly.
Or
Yeah,
living fucking animal
You know
stomach.
what's even crazier? Plants. How the fuck do plants grow? You fucking pour water and
Yeah.
they just grow. I know it's like with the
This is
sun,
science.
but
That's
have you ever
weird.
seen like a time lapse where like this tiny
Yeah.
little seed just grows into this fucking like plant that gives us fucking oxygen? We can't live without it.
But and listen to this,
Wow.
and we're just taught that from a young age, and we're just forced to fucking
That's what I'm saying.
accept that.
Do you know
Like,
how old textbooks are and shit? Like the
Yeah,
shit that they
it's
teach
dated,
you is like
yeah,
like
it's
it's
so
so
dated.
fucked.
we're learning the shit that fucking
It's
our
not
parents
dated,
learned?
though.
Fucking.
It's,
Well,
it's,
some of
it's,
it
it's
depends.
scientific. It doesn't change.
No,
I'm not,
I
I'm
know.
not talking about, I'm not talking about
Accurate.
just science. I'm talking about like everything. Like if you go into like a history textbook.
Oh yeah, oh no, that's fucking
Exactly.
The history learned, right? That's from the winner's perspective.
Exactly.
You don't know about
Exactly.
the
You don't
winner's
know.
Yep,
We
yep,
only
it's
get
the
taught.
winners, yeah.
Well, why don't we learn about the Vietnamese War where we lost?
I mean,
Yeah,
we
dude,
do,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Because they're only
You know
gonna
what I've
teach us
always
how
thought
to
was
win.
annoying?
In our school, well, I took AP American History. We did learn that we did fucking lose and like all that shit. But yeah, I feel like schools don't
Yeah.
really
You
teach
know
that
what
fucking
school
shit.
kills
that,
are?
Yeah,
that-
you know what's
yeah.
some bullshit that pisses me off? You know, like history's on like on that subject. Bro, I've been learning the same American history
Mhm.
since fucking 4th grade.
Mhm.
I'm always like, let me learn
Just
about the
taught
fucking
in-
let me learn about the Nazis. Let me learn about the fucking British, the
Bro.
British side of the American Revolution. Like, let me learn the other perspectives. Like, I
Yeah, we
like
do that.
obviously like yeah. of
No
course,
matter
like,
what country
I know
you
it's
are
like the
in either.
Nazis, but like, dude, I love to like learn about like the fucking like the true motives. Like, there's more. There's you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like I would love to learn about that. Like, obviously, I'm not saying I'm a Nazi or anything, but I'd love to like learn like the other perspective, the other than
Yeah.
just like
Yeah, it's
America,
almost-
America. Like,
Yeah,
I
it's
want
almost
to know
like
about the others.
propaganda.
No, it's all propaganda too.
Yeah, a bunch
There's
of
probably so
propaganda.
much hate.
School is like built for like it's built like jail cells.
Yeah.
Think
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Think about it. You have to sit in a straight row. You have to listen to one person. You have to be taught
You're
the
fed-
same things
Yeah,
every
but
fucking day.
you're
It
just
is,
fed
it's a,
into-
it's a
there's,
role.
there's kids that escape that. Like they know, like they know you fucking jail. You know,
Exactly.
you just gotta keep pushing it through it. Then you
Exactly.
do whatever you do after
And
that.
we do all this fucking school to get that little sheet of paper.
Right,
Exactly.
like
To get-
college,
yeah,
bro.
to do that shit.
You already do what, like 12 years of your life, and then like, all right, you got to do more to actually have a
Yeah.
successful life, and it's like, what the
You
fuck,
don't
bro?
don't need it for a successful life.
No,
I mean, it's to
bro.
help you.
Exactly.
I mean,
And
it
it's been
definitely
proven,
don't
even
need it.
even through the most like
don't
recent
need
years, like it's been proven like you do not need school
Yeah, you
to be
don't
like
need
look
it.
at the biggest people out right now.
Zuckerberg.
It's hard work.
Exactly.
It's hard work if you want to make it.
Jeff
It's
Jeff
hard.
Bezos didn't go to college, right? Or am I wrong on that?
A lot
No,
of,
he
a lot
must have.
I
A lot of them
think
like
that-
dropped out and stuff like
A
that.
lot like
I'll look
Steve
it up
Jobs.
right now.
I think he must.
Steve
No,
Jobs.
Steve
I
Jobs-
must be
Steve
thinking
Jobs.
about Elon Musk
Yeah.
or some shit.
Bro, I just
No, Steve
Alexa,
Jobs. Steve
turn
Jobs
off.
did go to college. He dropped out.
Alexa,
Yeah,
turn
Yeah,
off.
yeah. After like
Him
a
and
little
Zuckerberg.
But
bit.
without the
Yeah.
education, you wouldn't be able to fucking like make the iPhones. Like fucking.
Well, you got
program
you got to
program
remember
thing.
like, but
Alexa.
look at how much that he did.
Alexa,
There's
turn off.
there's not a single school that teaches that, and for the little bit that he was in college, there's no way he could learn all that.
Oh, yeah.
A
But-
lot
but-
of it is self-taught.
But it's also not just him. He had like a whole team of hundreds of people working
Oh,
on
yeah.
one single thing. You
I
know,
just think
more than one mind is a lot better than
just
one.
school is like, I mean, it's needed. But a lot of it's just fucking.
Yeah, no, Jeff
bullshit.
Bezos wants to Princeton.
A lot of it's just bullshit, bro. I just hate that. Like, I hate like how college, you go to a certain college can determine like the job you get in the future. Like,
God.
I don't even know, bro.
Yeah.
Red.
Dude, what do you guys think about astral projection? Do you think it's real?
What's
Well,
that?
explain that.
It's literally just you fucking go out of your body and then you explore fucking worlds or like.
Oh, that's
all right,
sick.
yeah.
That'd be
You know-
cool as hell, bro.
I believe it. You know why? Because I fucking did it one night. I didn't even mean to do it. I was sleeping, right? And I was literally sleeping. I swear to fucking God, my body. I just felt my body just go up, and I turned around. I saw my fucking self sleeping on the bed. I swear to God,
That's
I was scared shitless.
Yeah.
And then I fucking fell back into my body, and I had sleep paralysis for like 10 minutes straight. I was fucking scared shitless, dude.
You want to know
Yes.
fucking something really
Scared
fucking?
shitless.
You want to know something really fucking weird that my mom was telling me? Like, fucking really weird. Like when I was little, she says she believes it was my fucking twin. But when I was sleeping in the same bed with my mom, and I was just like sleeping there, and like at my old house in Allentown, and then she hears like a knock on the door. She gets up, she goes out and looks in the door. She sees a little kid, looks exactly like me, run into my closet. She walks to my closet and sees fucking
Nothing.
gone. Like that.
Alright, you know what's really weird? to
That's
think-
why.
Fucking that could have been me, bro.
You know what's like weird to think about? It's fucking dreams, bro.
Dreams.
I got I'm gonna tell you, I get some vivid dreams with certain people. Like, bro, you remember we went to that chick's house on 12?
Yeah.
And bro, let me tell you, I had a fucking vivid ass dream with me and her that night. And I woke up, and you know I got on Apple Music. I see her name spelled the exact same way in my fucking recommended.
Bro,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yo,
That's why
I was just
that's why
with
I
her.
believe like government, like that's why I believe like we are fake.
Yeah.
Like, we are fake.
Do you guys?
You'll be thinking something in your fucking head. You
It'll
go
come
on
up-
the
it'll
fucking
come- yeah, it'll
you'll
come
look
up
on the
like an
internet
ad.
and it's a fucking ad. It's a fucking
Exactly.
like
Let
search
me
like
fuck-
a
Y'all,
comment
I've
wait,
lost
section.
count
y'all,
how many times
y'all
it's
have had like I've had it like, bro. You know what's crazy? I've had dreams from when I was a little kid come true the exact
Holy fuck,
same
dude.
fucking way.
Yo.
And deja vu is such a
Yo,
weird thing.
like
Deja
this
vu.
was months ago. I dreamt where I was with this kid in this treehouse, right? And that's all I remember. I remember climbing up with this kid, and I just fucking woke up. And literally, I swear to God, this exact situation was with me and Evan. We went to 22nd Hidden Park, right? You know that little tower by the baseball?
Mhm.
That was it. That was.
Bro.
I swear to God.
It's
And
crazy
remember when I said, "Look at that tree. It's so cool." Because that's exactly what
It's
I saw in my dream.
crazy how that
Dude.
it's crazy how
That's
the
why.
mind works.
That's
bro.
why I'm such a fan of psychedelic drugs. Cause
Yeah.
I like being. Cause like whenever I took acid or whatever, even DMT when I took it by accident, like it put me in such a dream like state. Like literally, like I was dreaming and like being on acid. Like when we did it, Evan, like. Shit was like we were in the fucking water thinking that we were miles out, bro. You just step out, we're like, oh.
Yeah.
Dude,
It
what-
was-
No.
it was-
No, you know what I've noticed? Have you noticed this? Like I've moved around a lot. I become friends with a bunch of like kids, but I see like the same kinds of kids,
Oh yeah.
like the same, like kind of the same
Mhm.
person,
Oh, the people-
like
yeah.
as a different person.
Yes.
Like that sounds kind of fishy.
It's
but,
almost like simulations, like
Yeah.
repeating.
Yeah.
It's
You
dude,
know-
like I'm in computer science. It's it's called lossless compression, where the computer say it has 64 bits. You can't really store all the information. You can't go over 64 bits. You have to compress it. So what the computer does is it makes these compressions where it's like everything that repeats itself, it makes it 1 bit, right?
yeah.
So like what if humans are being repeated? It's a
Exactly,
simulation.
yeah.
Like
you know what's
the creator is going out of bounds with its like storage, so you have
That's
to
why
like
like
repeat
I've
everything.
seen things on like dark web. I wouldn't recommend doing it.
Yeah.
But like I've seen people like thinking like they have like chips in their body, like,
Yeah.
or in their brain or
So,
something that like
it's
the
like
government
it's like
is
fucking
tracking.
Elon Musk,
You
bro.
know,
But like
he wants to put
He
chips
puts
on fucking
fucking
heads.
chips. Puts it
yes,
in
but,
there.
chips and
but
everything.
I feel like it's already a thing.
Yeah.
Like
It
we,
is
like,
already
like
pretty
when we get like
big.
so when
Yeah.
you get born, you get taken away from your mother.
Dude,
How do I
I'm
not
pretty
know
sure
that
there's a
they're
movie
sticking a
about
chip
that.
in our
I'm
brain?
pretty sure there's a movie about that.
Exactly, but then like
Yeah.
people try to like discover chips in
Yeah.
their body, like they'll start cutting off
Bro,
parts of their
listen
body,
to this, listen
and then
to this.
before they can get to their brain, they're dead. As
Yeah.
soon as
Yeah,
they cut into your brain,
listen to
you're
this,
dead.
Yeah.
Listen to this. So we were talking earlier about the fucking technology and how technology's been around for a lot longer. Elon Musk is now just telling us that he wants to put chips on our heads. What's to say that? Yeah, that came out of nowhere. What's to say that? Yeah, that wasn't already happening. The government's already been fucking
Exactly.
doing
5
that.
years ago, nobody knew who the fuck Elon Musk was.
Yeah.
He's not just Musk.
And then
just
he
came
came
out
out. He
Came out of
literally
Surprised he's not
came out.
dead yet.
Do you hear
Dude,
the
he's
way
the
that he
future.
talks?
I'm
He's the
surprised
He
future.
talks like a fucking robot.
He's the fucking
Fucking
future.
I'm
fucking
surprised.
guy.
Yeah, he is
Yo,
so.
yo.
Yo, I'm surprised he's not dead yet. I'm surprised they haven't
Yeah.
took him out yet, bro.
I feel like he's
Yeah.
either like they're gonna push civilization forward, or he's just gonna completely fuck it up.
Yeah.
His hands control the world
Yeah.
right now.
Bro,
With-
that's the
You
thing,
think
he-
he's
with
the
Tesla
fucking
and,
leader of
he's
the
a-
so-called fucking Illuminati that we were talking about,
I don't know.
or if he's fucking
He might be a
he could-
speaker.
He could be a
He
speaker.
might be.
for-
Yeah.
I
He
mean,
might be
like,
like. He
we
might be like.
probably don't even fucking.
propaganda.
We don't even know who
He-
the fucking
he-
leaders
he's
are.
a-
They're probably fucking.
He's a-
Yeah.
Sorry. He's the chairman of the fucking solar company. I'm like, that's kind of good. But I mean, like
SpaceX,
he's-
yes,
like,
Tesla. Like, how did he just come out of fucking
And
no?
just get all
Like,
this
there,
shit.
there is a progression in Amazon. There's a progression in Facebook. There's a
This
progression.
motherfucker just
Every
came out
all
of
the
nowhere.
smartest people. 5 years ago, Elon Musk came out of fucking nowhere.
Elon Musk.
Electric cars, going to Mars,
Yeah.
fucking
Actually-
all this shit. It's fucking it's weird.
I don't think. I mean, he did come
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
There was
but,
no,
like,
but there was no like involvement of like him like building up it. Like you never heard of Elon Musk
Yeah.
building up a brand. Like
Because, for
one day you
example,
just
like-
heard you just heard like Tesla. And you're
Yeah,
like, oh shit.
for
like, what the
example,
fuck?
yeah, like for example, like you got like Zuckerberg, Facebook grew over time, from college.
Exactly.
But Elon Musk, bro, this guy just came. Like obviously he had a brand going, but like no one knew about him. And I don't know, boom, he's
Exactly.
in public.
Yeah.
Stock
I
goes
think
up,
it's
and
like-
now he's the most famous
Yeah, it's
person
like
out here.
he just had like a fast progression, I guess, or
Bro.
to the point where like it just you kind of
Or
realize.
was he
I mean,
he
people
put
probably
on,
knew.
or was he put on in such a
As
certain
the person.
like exactly like, in a
Yeah.
way to where it was just shoved because now Elon Musk is just shoved down your throat.
Yeah.
Like everywhere you go, like you could go on Instagram every day, you'll see Tesla stock plummeted, or Elon Musk has a new advancement going to this.
Yeah.
Like now the brain chips and everything like that. I feel like the government or someone in like that
It's
close
perfect
circumstance,
timing.
like yeah, not even perfectly timed, but just like shoved it down our throat in a way that they made us think that like we knew of this guy the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it feels like Elon Musk has been out for a while.
Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
And like those
true.
things that he has made, it
Yeah.
felt like he's been out for a while, but it hasn't.
Bro,
Yeah.
you
I'm
know
gonna
what-
actually look this shit up. I'm
He-
gonna look
I'm
up
pretty
how
sure
he-
he's from like South Africa, and he studied
Yeah,
pretty
he is.
hard. He studied
Yeah.
pretty hard. He said he's bullied and shit, and that is I think his fucking inspiration was like Neil Armstrong. That's why he created SpaceX.
Yeah, but you know it's a weird concept, kind of straying away from this. It's like, bro, you know it's like like friends. The concept of friends, how you lose friends and how they just erode into your memory and they just kind of fade away and you forget about them.
Yeah.
And it's concept. You know it's a weird concept. The concept of just hanging out. Think about it. Like, why the fuck do we just all get together and just do shit we could just do alone?
I think it's just like
Personal connection you need, like
It's
bond.
it's
but
a
you know,
love. It's a
I-
love.
yeah,
Basic
but,
human
like-
need is a love.
but, like,
and
I
that's
think
Oh
how
yeah.
it is.
I think it's
listen. Remember in fucking Midnight Gospel we were sent like in the show they were talking about like love. Love is the concept of making somebody
Yeah.
else happy. Like love is also not just fucking for like your significant other. It's fucking between friends, between your family,
Yeah.
and like what do you try to do?
Bro,
Make them
I
fucking
just think
happy.
it's weird how like you know it's like another weird thing too is like how people like relationships. How you can love for someone for so long and then one day you can just be like, alright, it's over. Instant, all that bond and everything just goes straight to shit and it's gone. And like there's no like I mean there could be obviously reasons, but it's like weird to it's weird thing about like past friends and how like they just like fade out of your life and it's just like they just like become like irrelevant. You just kind of forget about them, you know? And it's just like
There's probably some friends that
you just
like,
don't even
yeah,
remember.
they're
it.
I don't
just
know.
starting
It's,
to remember.
man, it's just for me. Like I just have a habit of like as soon as I see some weird shit going on with someone, just cut
Yeah.
them off immediately.
I feel that.
Like
yeah.
so, like it's not like I like to try to keep my friends as much as I can, but like as soon as I see them moving like a different way that like I'm not comfortable
Nah,
with, like it's
I
like I don't want you.
Yeah,
For me,
fuck
I
them.
I try to understand maybe why they're doing that, unless it's real fuck shit. I can maybe like maybe they're going through something like that. That's why they're acting so odd. you
Yeah,
know?
but like
But no,
a
I
female
feel
who we know,
Which one?
I'm not about to say names,
yeah.
but like turned into just a horrible human, at least in my opinion.
no, I feel that.
Yeah.
Like you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
I think I got that.
Yeah.
Too.
It's and it's just like I was a good friend with them and shit, but like I said, like they just
Oh.
started moving
Or like
real
you know,
weird.
it's weird. Just
And I was not fucking
Bro,
with it. And
fun.
then, like it's just
see a
Mhm.
female like bro like you know like finding like the real like you when you like you find out the real person they are, like the true person.
Yeah.
You find you just uncover all these things and you're like, man, like you weren't anything what I thought you were. Like, that's how
Exactly.
like bro, I was talking to him before about it. It's just like weird, bro. Like it's crazy how some people put on like a mask and they just act like a certain
Yeah.
way, but like
Dude.
you find out the real stuff, you're like, man, you're a piece of fucking
The same
shit.
book I read about the group thing, like everybody just kind of tracks each other. It said like that people had like 3 masks. One that they show to their friends, another one that they show to their closer friends or family, the last one that they show and like to nobody. So basically, I could be faking a personality right now to you guys.
Totally.
You guys could be
Totally,
faking a
dude.
personality.
Mhm.
For all
because there's so much shit that we think about in our
It's
fucking
exactly-
heads that
in
we
your
don't
free
fucking
in your
say.
free time,
Yeah, bro.
and then you don't want to be a buzzkill. Like, and in reality, everyone gets a little depressed
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
But you don't want to bring that bad energy. So like you're gonna have to put on like a so and so mask in front of your friends, so
Yeah.
you don't actually show that. Like it's good to like let you know like your friends know how they're doing and shit.
Yeah.
But, like you don't want to always be the kid who's out here like always like mad depressed and shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's never like that's just a buzzkill in my opinion. Like you have it's okay to like get angry and shit like that, but like
But
if
you
it's
gotta-
all the
can't
time
let it-
recurring,
yeah,
like
yeah.
keeps on reoccurring, like it's
Yeah.
not a good thing, and like no one's gonna want to hang around you, and like that's why you have to put on like that little mask.
No, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
But like it kind of hurts the person that is putting on the mask. Like,
Oh,
it's,
yeah,
it's not
yeah.
a shoot
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
I guarantee everybody has a mask.
Oh,
like,
bro.
Oh, everyone
has
No,
a mask.
yeah, like you haven't shown me how you act by yourself. Liam hasn't showed himself how he acts by himself. So
I'm
it's
sure.
That's everybody.
Exactly, and like
Everybody.
that's gonna be a thing for everyone.
Yeah.
And it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not
It's a
necessarily
bad. It's a
bad.
bad
It's
thing
not.
if you show a different personality. Like
Completely
if I showed one personality to Liam and then I show you a completely different one, like
You're
that's
being
not a
fake,
good thing.
yeah.
Exactly, that's a fake thing. Like if you show the same
Here,
personality to
in the
everyone,
camera.
if you show the same personality to everyone, like that's the better thing. That's what should happen. Like
Mhm.
as long as like you show your mask to everyone, like I feel like that's a better thing.
I got a new topic. Were you gonna say something?
Well, I was gonna go on top of like like personality. So like, have you guys noticed that like, people around you kind of molds who you are, like the way you hang out
sure, no
with like
doubt.
That's why you guys
members.
gotta surround yourself with good people.
Yeah, you
turn-
have to
I feel
actually
like-
want.
Dude, exactly. Like I want I don't know how to explain this. Like so like say person A hangs out with person B, C, and D, right?
Yeah.
Person A is super smart and he influences everybody else and he fucking wants everybody to fucking succeed. And person B, C, D recognizes that and they go up with them, right?
Exactly.
But person A isn't succeeding himself because he doesn't have anybody else who's like,
Pushing
Mhm.
them.
pushing
Bro,
him. So he's kind of
that's
stuck.
why, like-
That's kind of how my life has been. Cause like me hanging out with the people who I used to hang out with, like
It was,
I
like,
was
keeping you
charges,
down, right?
fucking
Yeah.
juvie. I was getting I don't know probation still now, like but now I'm hanging out with like y'all and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been working.
Yeah,
I've been doing what I
bro.
gotta do. Been hustling in school
That's
and
why-
shit, and like skating. Like that's taking my mind off a lot of
Exactly,
things.
bro.
So like it's a good thing to do. And, like I truly believe like the people we hang around with are like people like that do match you.
Yeah, that's why like I've been trying to surround people from my group, like y'all, like I try to surround like hard workers that are like genuine and like like care about shit. Got a random topic to think about. I was thinking about this earlier today, bro. You know what's fucking weird? The concept of sleep. Like you know what's weird as fuck? Falling asleep. Like I don't know where
You have to
just goes
pretend
black.
to be
You-
asleep.
yeah, you have to
Yeah,
pretend
you
to
have
be
to
asleep
pretend
to
to be
act
asleep.
like
And then
Just
when you
go
go
to
to
sleep.
sleep, it's so weird how you just knock out and you have no
And
idea.
you don't remember. You don't
remember
Do
at
you
all.
remember at all? Like
No,
you falling
no.
asleep?
No.
Actually, no, I do. Kind
Of course, like,
I
unless
did.
you're,
When you
like,
fucking
exhausted.
like drunk, like exhausted.
No.
No, actually.
But you
I
remember
have
as
felt
soon
it.
as
I
you
ha-
fall
I
asleep.
swear- I
That's
swear
what
I
I'm
have felt
thinking.
it.
And then like
You
you know what's
have?
weird?
Wait.
You
Yo,
want to hear how it feels?
Yeah.
You literally start feeling asleep, right? And then your entire body just fucking goes numb.
Numb, yeah.
And then you know how you close your eyes, it's dark, right? But you see the light, it's kind of red.
Yeah.
It just kind of starts fading black and black and black and black and black until you're in a dream.
Yeah, you know what's so another
Sorry,
fucking
God, that's
weird
how it
thing to
feels
think
like.
about? Staying up all night and you think how so when you sleep it feels like quick, like it's like quick. But when you stay up all night, it's like it's a drag, like it's long. I mean like you see people say if you see someone else sleeping, you're like, yo, this shit is probably they have no idea what I'm doing. They're freaking passed out. They're gonna wake up and think it was like 5 minutes when I was up for like 12 hours.
Yeah.
That shit's
Exactly.
crazy,
I feel like-
right?
You like skip
Yeah,
time, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. is so much longer than 12 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Oh
You know what I
hell
mean?
yeah.
I feel like time goes so much
Yeah.
faster at night. It's weird.
I also feel like
It's so
sleep
weird.
isn't.
Yeah.
I feel like if we ate like all natural things, did what like we needed to do, like and like perfectly, like textbook, like really
Yeah.
did it perfectly, sleep wouldn't be a needed thing.
Think so?
Like, I
feel
do.
like sleep. I think
Yeah,
you should
you
have
need-
sleep. Like it might like decrease
But like,
the
think
sleep
about it.
we
Think
need,
there is
but we
exactly.
need sleep. We
That's
need
what I'm
sleep.
saying. But
At
like,
least, 3
eating
hours.
like processed foods, eating like
Oh yeah, that
like
fucking-
shitty things
that
for you,
kills
like
our body.
that makes you want to. That makes you need to go to sleep more.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if we just ate like
Healthy.
leaves and bugs and like
Yeah.
shit like that, like you wouldn't really need
Yeah.
sleep. If you got the perfect amount of protein, perfect amount of sugar, perfect amount of everything, like sleep isn't
I
like
mean,
a
like,
necessary
yeah,
thing.
the perfect-
And I wanna like test that one day, but like I don't even know where to
No,
start.
but
The
like,
thing is though, it's just like,
Because you're not taught it. You're taught to eat things from the grocery store. You're not taught to eat like natural things out of the
No,
woods
like-
and shit.
con I have against that is just that you just need to sleep because of like your physical activity.
Yeah.
Not even from like working out, but just from like walking around.
Yeah,
Like, you
like-
get tired. Even like talking to people, bro. Like you get tired from that. You know, like
But yeah,
But like,
but
what
I
if
see
from
like
birth?
I see what you're saying.
What if like from birth you did like, kind of like.
If
think
you-
about-
so you never like from
if you-
birth you never
if you
like,
if you from birth if you ate everything
And you,
perfectly,
like, did
textbook,
everything-
But
yeah.
you see, we would never fucking know what's perfect. Like,
think
Exactly.
about it like this.
like we don't know.
Exactly.
Like, there's so many
I
things.
know
that we
that's
can
why you
achieve that
can't.
we
That's
just
why you
fucking
can't
don't know
test
about.
that. That's why you
Wait,
can't test
think
that.
about it like this. Back in our caveman days, what the fuck did we do? We just fucking woke up to survive, get food and shit, and sleep was our only way to rest.
Do you know how
It's
fast
rest.
technology came
It's just
from
rest.
like 1920s to like the 1990s?
Oh, yeah.
It just keeps going by
Do
faster.
you know
faster,
how
faster.
fucking
Exponential.
fast
It's just
they had
increasing
no
exponentially.
phones, no beeper, nothing
Yeah.
in
and
the
then,
1800s.
and then like
Dude, and
How the
we grew up in the
fuck?
perfect time.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We
Ah.
saw everything.
Or is it
I don't
perfect
know.
time or is it the worst time?
Is it?
No,
Yeah.
it's the perfect time.
You think
know
so?
why? Because remember, you were fucking young and you saw these TVs. You guys had the fucking TVs, the big fucking backs on the back.
Yes.
Yeah, now look at this. It's flat screen.
I think we were
Mhm.
proven.
And now they're getting curved.
Yo, I think we're
I have a
growing
curved
up.
TV.
We're like okay, so we're growing up in like the perfect but worst time because not everyone's consumed by technology, but then there's also the others that are consumed by like TikTok and that's their whole lives.
That's why I wish I lived in like the 90s or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
In
like,
the
there's still
90s,
some
you
technology,
just
and
go
some,
outside
you can
every
still have
day
a
and
comfortable life
But-
with having like heating and like
Yeah.
some technology, but you're not completely consumed. And not everyone's
Like what we talked about last time, we were talking about like technology. Technology's fucking
Dude.
the worst drug and the best drug at the same time.
I feel like this is the greatest time to be alive if you're an opportunist. Because like
Yeah, you
you
have
take
so
much
you have so much
opportunity.
opportunity.
There's
You
so
can
much
you can build a
opportunity.
business off of Instagram, make it big. Like I saw this thing
And it's
on
been
Instagram.
done so many
Yeah,
times.
yeah. This girl posted on her Instagram where her fucking parents like fucking donut shop was doing really bad. Literally the next day, sold out donuts just because of fucking social media.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, if you take
And that can also
opportunities,
be
then-
super toxic.
Exactly.
Where,
Yeah,
like,
it is a
can
super
consume
toxic thing.
It can consume like I know kids that are just so obsessed with like
but it's
TikTok and
it's
like that.
their
like,
fault.
I know. I mean, but like they don't. Some of them
But
just
it's
can't realize
not,
it
because
Some,
it's-
they just can't realize
it's-
it.
they
Their
don't-
lives-
they don't
their
have
lives
It's
the
the
are
way.
short.
It's
Yeah.
the way they get
They
like.
don't have a strong will, though. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
They
They, don't
just-
have a
That's
strong mind.
it. But like, think about
prevent that
TikTok.
from
Some need just like confidence.
There's
like, their way
so
of
many people
confidence.
who will say TikTok or Instagram is addictive, and that's how it's presented to you like that.
Dude.
That's why TikTok it has categories of everything. If
Yeah.
you like comedy, you're gonna want to keep laughing, so you're gonna
Oh,
keep
yeah, yeah.
scrolling and shit. So like,
Yeah.
Super addictive.
Exactly.
I guarantee, because like, I was addicted at one point too, but I snapped out of it. I'm like, fuck
I
this
was
shit.
never
I snapped
addicted
out.
to
I was
social media.
addicted
tried
to, like,
snapping
out
my
of my
phone
entire
as much as
phone,
See,
possible.
I've been like low-key addicted to like Snapchat and Instagram, but I've been getting better at it because I've realized that it's just like a waste of fucking time.
No,
It
yeah.
is. There's so much better that you could be doing.
Yeah, that's
even
how-
you could even
the-
be on your phone doing better with your
Yeah,
time.
bro. Like
Like
that's
Yeah.
just my-
building a business off your
Bro,
phone.
Like, that's when
that's
technology's
that's
good.
why I
Yeah.
think it's our so nice. And I'm like, all right, I gotta get the fuck off this. Like, I gotta practice. Like, I need to do this. You know what I mean? Like, it's like.
Hold up. We should pull out our time activity.
Oh, mine was like 7 hours yesterday because I just fucking.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
I
talking
don't have
about
mine
a
set
girl.
up yet. 'cause I
7
got a new-
hours. Just I had 3 hours, bro.
I got a new phone recently, so I don't have it set up yet.
Today I had. Wait.
Ryan, do you see this?
Today I had an hour and 4 minutes.
What do you
See, I was on my phone a lot.
good
I
as
can't
screen
even
time.
lie. Bro, during the
Screen
school.
time. Yeah.
Right here. 3 hours, 40 minutes. Bro, 1 hour, 4 minutes. 4 hours, 5 hours.
4 hours today, fucking 7 hours yesterday. That's toxic, bro. I
Zero
try
minutes
to.
on my phone.
0
0
minutes.
minutes?
I just had
See,
it.
I gotta just get out. That's my goal. Like, just slowly, like a road for me, and slowly just lower it. I mean, the only reason why, because I'm talking to a girl right now, so, you know, I gotta be,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
texting
yeah,
and
yeah.
shit.
It's, yeah.
But, like,
I wanna set up a challenge to where try to keep it under 5 hours a day, and just slowly progress
Exactly.
down, just to see how much you could actually do without using the
I mean, he's already at 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 hour, you're
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
I want to get mine to like 30
Y'all want to hear
minutes.
some fuck shit in my life right now, bro?
Yeah.
So like, I like this girl. I'm talking to her, bro. I'm low-key thinking like, I don't know if I got fucking time for
That's
this.
what I'm saying.
Like, bro, because
It's
I
the
watched the
hustle
movie.
right now.
Well, I watched the fucking movie. Fuck, I mentioned it last week. Fucking jumping movie. Like the guy breaks out with her. He's like, I don't got time for you. I want to be the best. And I'm thinking like, fuck, like I don't know if I got time for this girl because like I'm trying to get fucking mean at guitar and skating
yeah.
and like growing
But
rage
that's
and
the
shit.
thing,
Advice
with,
for you?
like,
But it's like I
Yeah,
want that
yeah.
connection
That's it.
still. But like I don't know how to like
If you want
know.
advice, like just do what you love. If you want to do other things, if you know that you don't have time, then you don't have
I
time. You
know,
can't
bro.
do anything.
That's the thing, but with my girl, like, she pushes me to do so much shit.
Yeah.
And like she will put me on with so much different shit, and it's such a helpful
That's
fucking
good.
thing.
That's when
Yeah,
it's good.
Exactly,
But
exactly.
dude, I need a fucking girlfriend soon.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's
Yeah.
like you dumb even thought, like
Yeah.
you just want someone to hold me down,
Yeah,
and,
seriously.
like help me. With
It's
that
like
You see, I'm lost.
it's like
I
your
want to be
best
that.
friend. Your girlfriend's like your best friend, basically.
Exactly,
You
exactly.
tell her
100%,
everything.
bro,
She
100%
tells you
best
everything.
friend.
It's like
Easy.
a good relationship.
easy. And I see y'all more than I see her, but like
Yeah.
she is like literally my best friend
Yeah.
that I have. Like,
See, I-
she's like the person who I'll tell everything.
I got
to,
a
no
girl
matter what
just
it
need
is.
someone
I got a girl just like that, but she and my girlfriend, but we're just like tight as fuck like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we've had a long like history of all like fuck shit like between us and stuff, but like we're like now we're just like mad tight in that guitar. Everything. Yo, it's like 7:50.
Yeah.
Should we grab the shit?
All right, this shit was nice.
All
All right, I'll see you guys
Fuck y'all
later.
motherfuckers. Catch you next week, bitch.
Peace out, bro.
See you
Peace
guys.
out.